Morongo Casino Resort and Spa. Morongo, good times.
NBC4 News at 11 a.m. starts now.
Right now at 11, time is running out. Tomorrow, food benefits will likely disappear for millions of people because of the government shutdown. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us. I'm Annabelle Sedano. The government shutdown is now in its 31st day, and lawmakers in Washington have left town for the weekend with no deal. So that means money from several key federal programs, including SNAP, are set to expire in less than 12 hours. Families will have to find new ways to put food on the table, and less money will be going toward grocery stores, farmers markets, and restaurants. As we've been showing you all week, food banks are already seeing an increase in people needing food. And we're seeing those people behind John Kadis Limac, who's out in Studio City at a food bank, preparing these kits for them. John.
Yeah, Annabelle, they're actually starting to clean all this up. They end this food distribution every Friday at 11 a.m. This time around, though, they said they had about 300 people come through because the need, they say, is just continuing to grow.
Here's your cooking bag.
Dozens drove up, some to get food, others
Mr. Rogers said look for the helpers.
to drop off.
Yeah, I'm really lucky I can feed my kid, so I want everyone to be able to do that.
At the North Hollywood Interfaith Food Pantry, they've been doing this for 40 years, but never at the capacity they've seen this week.
The economy is just, killing people. So in general, people are hurting, and there's more people out there facing insecurities.
Variety coming through, and I'm seeing a lot of people that I can see in their eyes they never thought they'd ever be in a food pantry. And that's hard.
The lapse in SNAP benefits. CalFresh means many could go without.
We get about 3/4 of the food that we distribute from the LA Regional Food Bank. So if that gets cut off, then we'll have to buy everything or rely on donations.
Awaiting word on whether emergency funds will reach those who need them in time, and still questioning, even if they do, how long will that last? Here, I promise no one will go without.
If you're free, all you have to do is show up.
There's a lot of talk today that we're supposed to hear from a federal judge in Boston as to whether or not a lawsuit that try to force the government to make sure there are funds available for the SNAP, of course, the CalFresh program. So far, nothing has come out from that. Live in Studio City, I'm John Kadis Limac, NBC4 News. Annabelle, back to you.
So glad that there's at least food out there and people willing to help out. John, thank you for that. Meantime, preparations are underway for a massive food distribution event tomorrow at the Kia Forum. Just minutes ago, we watched the California National Guard put kits together at the LA Regional Food Bank. Governor Gavin Newsom deployed the Guard on the humanitarian mission earlier this month and fast-tracked $80 million to food banks throughout the state.
Just in one day, I believe they packed 5 to 7 kits, which is something that we normally take about a week to do. So their help here is tremendous.
We have about 30 people here, and we'll be here as long as necessary.
Tomorrow's drive-through food distribution event at the Forum runs from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Anyone who needs food is welcome. And several companies are offering discounts to customers who receive SNAP benefits. Instacart is giving customers who order using a SNAP EBT card 50% off their next grocery order. DoorDash also said it would waive service and delivery fees for SNAP recipients while delivering 1 million free meals through food banks. And for more information on how you can get help, you can head to our NBCLA app. Just search CalFresh, which is the California version of SNAP, to see what's available. Fans, put the positive energy out there tonight because we need a win or the season is over. It's do or die in Toronto. And first things first, LA's bats need to heat up. Take a look at this. The team had batting practice yesterday at Rogers Center. The Dodgers struck out 15 times during Game 5 and scored 4 runs in games of baseball. And in Toronto for these final games. He's at the stadium. Already talking to some of those fans out there.
Hey guys, good morning from Toronto. The stage is set for Game 6 of the World Series. Are you
during Halloween. Rogers, who obviously owns the stadium and is the Verizon, or the biggest cell phone company in Canada, gave away 150 pairs of tickets today, and the last person to get one of those tickets is lucky here.
I was ran with and number
Early, did you have to get in line to get
8 o'clock. They posted we were there.
tomorrow? They're giving away 250 for a possible game 7. So basically, here, are you feeling lucky, sir?
Yes, I love giving people free tickets.
You work for
Great job.
Rogers,
It's a great job.
So basically, what would people they're down here, and then they'll be notified for these tickets that I guess are $2,500 each, right?
Right, like
secondary market, right? Yeah.
they're getting free tickets. They're gonna have the time of their lives at the game.
Yeah. But you got game 7. You don't want to.
No, of course not. Chasing 6, right?
But of course, Dodger fans back home want game 7, one at a time. Game 6 is tonight. Yamamoto on the hill. First pitch, 5 o'clock. That is it from Toronto. We'll see you later in the day.
Boy, are we crossing our fingers. Our thanks to Mario. First pitch is about 6 hours away. Mario, again, will join us starting on the NBC4 News at 3. Right now on our NBC LA website, we have everything you need to know about this must-win Game 6 for the Dodgers, from the starting pitchers to injuries and, of course, so much more. Well, tonight, the streets of West Hollywood will be filled with ghosts, ghouls, and goblins. The annual Halloween Carnival starts at 6, but road closures start much sooner. NBC4's Lauren Coronado has more.
We're on the corner of Santa Monica Boulevard. This is where a lot of the activities are going to be happening tonight at one of the largest Halloween events. And with me right now is West Hollywood Mayor Chelsea Miles. Thank you for being with us. Talk with us a little bit about what folks know.
Yeah, tonight's a special night. As you said, it's one of the biggest Halloween carnivals in the country. And so with that means there's a lot of safety is number one. Make sure no strollers, no pets, none of that's coming out. You take care of yourself and others. But more importantly, to be in their best costumes and ready to strut their stuff and be on display and have a great night in community.
And what do folks who maybe they're not coming to tonight's event, but what do commuters need to know about the road closure that's happening?
Yeah, our roads will be closed between Doheny and La Cienega on Santa Monica Boulevard, and with that, I'm sure some traffic around the area as well. So stay out of the area if you're not coming here for Halloween. We know it's a Friday night. We know the Dodgers are playing tonight. Everyone wants to enjoy tonight, no matter where they're headed. Make sure you know those road closures.
Certainly, good point. And as far as security goes, you talked about safety and security. We're right in front of the sheriff's station. Talk with us about that. I understand there were actually 2 robberies that happened in the area yesterday. Tell me about security calls.
Yeah, it's one of those. Something, say something. Be looking out for each other. Be aware of activities that are happening. It's going to be we have law enforcement agencies and partners fully aware of what's happening, prepared to take care of our community.
Great. Thank you so much for being with us, Mayor. And we talked with some people who live in the area to see how they feel ahead of the event.
I do look forward to it, yeah. And it's also nice to have fewer cars in the neighborhood.
Kind of used to, see all this happening. As Santa Boulevard reopened, there's NBC4 News.
It's a fun night. Guess what? It's supposed to be a beautiful Halloween night as well. Look at Wilson, we see the green around, and it did feel a little cooler. Meteorologist Kelly Moody forecast. And
on the Halloween stuff.